Bryson Tiller by Bryson Tiller. It's what an interesting title to go by yourself. But yeah, before we get into this, I have been recently listening to more Bryson Tiller. Not only for this upcoming album that he released, but just in all in general because I've been loving so much of R&B and I want to dip my toes in some new artists that does R&B. And Bryson, literally, it's been a minute since I even heard from this man. You know, cracked the listen to all his projects. Been very good and consistent so far. Like obviously for my personal favorite album, I gotta say is Bryson Tiller. Like I gotta say Trap Soul and True Self is really good. Anniversary is like yes, but I feel like it's overshadowed with True Self. I feel like True Self is a better project than he released for Anniversary, but Trap Soul is also a good one too. I feel like Trap Soul is literally like a really good fucking introduction of Bryson Tiller, and then True Self was really great. Anniversary really did not stick with me all in all that much, even though there are like maybe 3 or 4 songs that I like in that album. Overall, I feel like True Self just cranked that expectation just a little bit with his production and his quality. Yeah, and I didn't really like A Different Christmas. It really wasn't made for me to enjoy that, but it's fine though because there's always, a song for everybody, even though if people like it or not. It's whatever. It's there for everybody to enjoy. But yeah, so when I did hear he's releasing another one, I was like, oh wow, okay, that's not bad. Like, finished it, getting more. I'm not complaining. I gotta say, with the 3 singles that he did release, they're all my favorite songs from that album. Like, I really love Calypso and Whatever She Wants. It's really good. Like, especially Whatever She Wants. It's just like really fucking classy. No, not classy. It's really catchy. That's the word I was looking for. Catchy. But yeah, he did pretty good so far with like everything that he's been doing with his album. So starts off with HTTP, like like when you Google something or whatever, and it has like that at this and this or whatever the fuck, like it has that, but it has like a futuristic, eerie introduction, and it flows so well to Attention too. Attention is a good start to the album too, and I can't listen to this album without listening to Attention. I don't know what is about it. I just love hearing that transitioning from that to Intention. Stay Gold is a really good one too. Really, it reminds me of it was one of the songs from True Self, which is really really good in my opinion. Persuasion. I have it's like a hit or miss for me. Sometimes it's like for me I love Persuasion when I'm in the mood for it, and sometimes I'm not because I don't like the feature that was in on this. I have nothing against the Victoria, the artist that's in this song with him. It's just like if I really want to listen to her, I'll listen to her. Like, it's like there just to be there in my opinion of like if I want to listen to the song with or without the feature, which I'm not saying she's a bad artist. It's like I didn't. It's like it could be, in my opinion, it could be a little bit better if she wasn't there. But opinions do change. I might give this song a whole lot more love the more I listen to it. Chio, it's a really good one. It has a uptight, steady beat, a little bit of like hard beats that goes there. Love that. Peace interlude is really nice. Very peaceful if that makes sense. Rich Boy. Rich Boy reminds me so much of High Stakes. Like those two, like once I found that out and made that comparison in my head, I was just like I listened to it and it's just like they're almost intertwined with each other, and I love it because High Stakes is personally my favorite song from the True Self album that Bryson Tiller made. And Rich Boy, basically the direct like the equivalent of that in this new album that he put. Random Access Memory is really good. I think this is the one like he does like some weird like like Nightcore shit or something like that with like the said artist, like the other artist, not him, but like that kind of reminded me of that. But it wasn't really too bad for me to listen to it because I deeped into Nightcore like before, so I'm kind of like familiar of how those productions are made. So it wasn't really too bad hearing the other said artist. I think that was her doing the Nightcore part. I don't know if it was Bryson doing that. No Thank You was really good, really intuitive with Find My Way too. It had like a really eerie production, but you know, it's cool though. Like it's weird, but like the good type of weird that I like. Prize wasn't really much for me. Wasn't a big fan of that one. Waterfalls is a good one too. All in all, with Eon Lost was wasn't really there for me on that. I think it's just more so the production, nothing with the lyricism that Bryson was putting on here. I think it was just the beat was really like a no go for me. Calypso, gotta like Calypso. Just it's just good. That's all I gotta say, man. It's just good. Outside, outside is really good too. I feel like it was just the direct opposite of how Undertow is. It's very very a sore thumb. Like I think Undertow is that one song that I don't think I'll be listening to that much in this album. Not really like not really my personal favorite. I think that's like probably the weakest song in this album in my opinion. And I hate to say that because this is a really solid album that Bryson did put together. I love F bleh, F for you. For you is a fuck for you. Is a I don't know. That's it's a weird one. I just say the for you because it just sounds better. Has a really interesting introduction, but overall, great stuff that Bryson put on here. Assume the position. Whew. It is really good. It has a really positive, like a positive, uptight vibes type of feel, and I love what he did on that. Really amazing stuff with that one. I think this one might, it's like a hit or miss for some people. I think this one might get slept on because how the cover art is, in my opinion, it gives me a whole lot of cyberpunk vibes, a whole lot. So I thought it was gonna be like this weird, distant, futuristic R&B type of shit that he was doing. But this one kind of like sticks out. I was like, if you want like something positive and uptight and upbeat, Bryson got you in there with assuming the position on that one. And then we got lastly, Whatever She Wants. I don't know what more I can say about Whatever She Wants. It's catchy, it's a banger, it's a hit. You know, I'ma take her bougie ash for one day and pick her whatever she wants. Like really classy. Like I'm pretty sure it's one of the most catchiest songs like right now in the radio station in my opinion. But overall, I hope that oh no, not hope. I remember this album literally came out the same day that Cole dropped whatchamacallit Might Delete Later, which is also a good album too. But it was just like for me, it just took me a minute because I was just overshadowed of like Might Delete Later first before Bryson Tiller. Even though I was more so like the weird thing is for me, I was more so excited for this album until Cole released that album, and so I listened to that album first before Bryson Tiller, which I had to say I feel kind of bad that it took me this long to review it, even though I've reviewed Cole's project first, which I feel kind of bad for. But hey, better late than never. With Bryson Tiller's self-titled album, I'm gonna give this album a solid 9 out of 10 in my opinion. If he comes with something even better, you know, could be a 10 out of 10. But with this one and what he does here with his production and all in all, great stuff. And surprisingly, for 19 songs, under an hour is pretty impressive to me. Like, I know, like, some people do a whole lot, but it's just like, I'm okay with him not making long ass songs if he knows that it's not going to be what he envisioned or what he wants to produce and everything, which I can respect that because he is the artist and is his choice whether or not what he wants to do with it. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with the quality and the quality and the quantity right there on this album. I would say really good start for this new decade for him. Well, besides like the Christmas, but I feel like this is his best self made title so far into this new decade of R&B and hip hop and all that good stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Bryson Tiller's album. If you like it or not, just let me know down in the comments. If not, that's a-okay with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adios239, and I hope you all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. Stay safe and all that good jazz. But anyways, guys, later.